Here's a short story from earlier today. Just to give some background information. I'm staying somewhere in Colorado. As a lot of you guys know, I lived out in the middle of nowhere in the desert for a long time, for about 10 months. Someone's helping me out right now with shelter. And I have internet. So I'm using those resources to, as you know, update my website, make videos. I got my solar flare presentation up, and I've got some plans that I've got for this winter. And of course, it looks like American Freedom Radio is recovering. I'm hoping. So I am doing shows on AFR now. I had a great show last week. As soon as I get service space, I will be posting those podcasts. Make a long story short, I'm grateful to have the help that I have right now. But throughout my travels, there's always been that person everywhere that I've gone. That's been someone that has allowed dark energy to come through them to attack me. For being different, for being independent, for being whatever. And they'll always have a false judgment. Oh, I'm a right-winger, or I'm a left-winger, or I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm Hispanic, or one day a Hispanic guy is saying, fuck you, you're white. You know, I've dealt with that energy coming through people that aren't even able to even hit anything accurately about me in their argument as to why I'm not whatever. They just know, for some reason, they're bothered by my very presence, as if the light around me is so bright that it's making them just cower in pain. It's like that. It's like I'm in some sort of a weird movie where you walk in somewhere and just all the bats start just going ape shit fucking crazy. I'm using that as an analogy for whatever might be the spirits, the dark spirits that are all over this planet. And they don't like it when I come around. They don't. And they'll let me know through somebody who's going to act so like the rationale for why some people have chosen to not like me doesn't make any sense. It's not accurate, their perceptions of me, but there's a whole point to the story in this morning, and I'm trying to ramp up to that. This person, in a couple different exchanges, he's already made up his mind that I'm an Obama supporter. He's already made up his mind that I'm a leftist. He's already made up his mind of this. He's already made up his mind about that. He actually admitted to me because of the length of my hair and the condition of my car. And I think back to the experiences I had in the desert, meeting some of those people out there and their judgment of me. Having a falling out with one of my best friends at that time, Ryan, because he sees me as a truther. Oh, you're a truther. Oh, so now I have less value. And I even though I'm saying, hey, I really don't like this term truther, and I don't force my beliefs upon other people. But one night after drinking, the very fact that I do what I do caused him to unleash a barrage of personal insults, along with someone else that was also consuming alcohol, spirits. And all of a sudden, my best friend, who actually previously liked me because of my independent thinking, that was why we were friends, all of a sudden watching someone shift, not like a lizard, but their energy. Man, I could write a book, and one day I will, as to how many times I've seen someone shift their energy on me. It's as if me going somewhere and emitting whatever the fuck I am emitting causes some sort of a, I don't know, some sort of a rift in their grid or rift in their field. And those that are susceptible to their influence seem to go wild around me. And they're like, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? We're not sharing the same bed. We're not sharing the same room. We're sharing the same space. I'm in your city. And that's enough. You know, I was thinking about the neighbor harassing me, the pedophile man, when I was in the desert. telling all the neighbors, that guy, he's got nothing. He's nothing. He's nothing because he's got nothing. And he's sitting over there in someone's place. It ain't even his. Someone gave me permission, and that was the universe working through someone to help me, the synchronicity that I've talked about, at a time when I needed it, when I had nothing and no one. I'm not saying that to whine. I'm saying that to state facts. My heart is doing well. I'm much better than I was emotionally a year ago. That was a lot, though. That was a lot of pain to hold. I'm not going to, like, hang out in the city and push a shopping cart, sit here and, things are not good economically. I'm not meant to be someone's slave. I have worked most of my life, and I've worked for 2 different projects that's somewhat related to my passion. A survival store, that was Portland Preparedness Center. Talked about that before. And that was the situation in Texas, the Alternative Media Network, which was really more counterfeit than genuine. That wasted a year of my time. 2 men wanted to help good old Alex get up on his feet, do what he wants to do. It's related to his passion. Oh yeah, survival products and selling subscriptions to a... But neither one of those was my passion. Community and sharing information, that's my passion. Not selling people things and getting them wrapped up in projects that won't serve them. So there is nothing wrong with what I've been doing by trying to live off the grid and with as little funds as possible. Money. I don't have anyone to support. I don't have any children. I'm not running from any children. I'm not running from a relationship or a marriage. I'm not running from my parents. My parents left me a very long time ago. Got nothing, got no one. Not saying that to one, as I said earlier. Saying that to state the facts. I've got viewers, and they're all dead broke. Or they just don't want to contribute. Either way, I'm not going to hold a resentment. I'm there to state the facts. I'm here to state the facts. So that's why I was in the desert in November of 2012. I wasn't running from anything. I was there to get really close to nature. Getting back to the point, for some reason that really upset people. Either watching the YouTube videos saying, Alex, you don't look like you've shaved enough. We don't like your hair. We don't like this. We don't like the fact you're trying to do this, that you're not in the city. You need to come back to the city. You need to run back, boy. Run back, boy. Run back, boy. Run back. It's just, wow. And I was so taken aback. And people go, oh, those are agents. Those are trolls. No, those are real people that have this energy about them of judgment, a spirit of evil that's coming out through their, not words, but through their. And then the way I was treated out there in the desert. I prevailed. I'm still prevailing. I'm still healing. I'm still evolving. I haven't let that stop me. I haven't let people's judgment dictate what I do with my life. And I haven't let it overly upset me, even though I'm bringing it up now. I'm bringing it up now because it fits into the context of what I'm about to talk about. I'm setting the stage. I'm going over the background information that I have dealt with this shit for a while, so I'm getting better now at dealing with it in the most mindful of ways. Dark energies come into our lives. It's come into my life. Sometimes not because we've done something wrong, but because we're doing something right. And they don't like what we're doing. Or they don't like hearing about our ideas because it bothers them about how they live their life, about how they view their world. It conflicts with their belief system. Therefore, it's dangerous to the dark forces that are interested in controlling them. And they will work through whatever network they've got set up to push out the man or woman of light, whose very presence may disrupt whatever dark grid they're trying to establish. Whatever's taking place spiritually, folks, is definitely at the root of what is taking place physically and why people act the way that they act. So that this person wants to say I'm a leftist, an Obama supporter, this, that, because of the length of my hair and the condition of my car, and the fact that I'm friends with someone that he knew, and that just really bothers him because, well, I'm here, and there's something about me he really just doesn't like, but he can't put his finger on it. I haven't taken anything from him. I haven't done him any wrong, but he knows he doesn't like me. There's something wrong about me. Exactly. For some reason, there is a police car outside. I have no idea. I've never seen a police car in the parking lot. Apparently, they were just doing a check on another neighbor. There's more solar activity, by the way. That means police are more active. Things are more active. Etc., etc., etc. Wow. After months of feeling his energy and being glared at, and just a couple awkward exchanges with references to my obvious low income status, today I was outside, and he drives in, he's glaring at me. And I thought, you know what? There is fighting someone, and there's letting someone walk all over you, and then there's the middle, where you hold your ground, and you tell the truth, and you try to control your emotions, even though it's difficult for me to do. And you try to remain grounded and centered, and you say something that will rock them. I have a way with words. I can say things without having to get up in someone's face. I can say things that will keep someone away from my space through the very use of my words. And I felt centered this morning and non-confrontational. However, I felt like, you know what? Don't glare at me. Don't glare at me as you walk into your house. And then it's where it gets defensive. Fuck you! I didn't glare at you. And started to throw the energy. Blah, 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 blah. Instead of getting defensive and getting my feelings hurt, feeling those daggers coming in, no. We're just going to go ahead and block that. Diffuse. You, my friend, have got some pain going on in your life. I've got nothing to do with that. You've multiple times tried to place judgment on me, call me a leftist Obama supporter. When you haven't even looked at my website, you don't even know who I am. You haven't even given me a chance. And my side of the street is clean because I even offered to have a beer with you when you knocked on the door initially and said, what was I doing here? Did I have permission to be here? Just like they treated me out in the desert. That force comes in, what are you doing here? Who said you can be near us? Just that weird energy out of the blue. And it's like, I'm coming now. I have to ground myself and establish, wait a minute. Who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do? To judge me, to place judgment upon me. You don't know me, and my side of the street, I have done you right, and I've extended my hand in friendship. So you have no right to throw your energy to me. You need to check yourself and heal yourself. And he's like, thank you, doctor. I'm like, you obviously are throwing some energy around because you've got pain going on. I can feel it. But I didn't do anything to contribute to that pain. But let me tell you this, and this is where I got a little excited, and then I had to, consciously bring my voice down. You probably threw your energy at me like that and said the things that you did, leftist welfare baby, blah, 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 in order to affect me or hurt me because you're hurt, and because you know that I'm good, that I'm peaceful, that I'm probably not going to hurt you. But you're going to get hurt if you say that to someone else. If you try to involve yourself in someone else's life, you could get hurt. And this is where I started to walk inside as I'm getting upset. I'm going, and that's why I think that you chose to say what you said to me. Because you know I'm a man of peace. This person was in total shock. And I'm just going to wrap this up. The dark forces go into total shock when you shine a mirror in their direction and you tell them exactly how it is. And you affirm your goodness. You affirm the fact that you don't have to stoop down to your level. Just like activists today, we don't have to engage in violence. We use our words. That's what's threatening about us. They actually want to come after or make people think they're going to come after those that know about their plot to build world government. That just shows how powerful our voices are. Evolution, my friends, is about standing up to the dark forces and not being afraid. Thank you for watching.